Hi, it's Candy for Mosaic Moments. Today I want to show you what you can do with this die. This is the triple diamond border, and it's just one big die like this, but there's so many things that you can do with it, and so I'm going to show you one of those things today. This is a page that I made, and I love quilt patterns. I love mixing different patterns of fabric or paper or whatever. I think it's really cool to mix a bunch of the same color family of different patterns. So I took this die and I used it to make kind of a quilting border at both the top and bottom of my page. And that's the technique that I'm going to show you to do today. We're going to grab our Big Shot or whatever machine that you use, and first I'm going to cut out the border piece. So this is the paper that I want to use for the border. I'm going to take my die and put it on here right where I want it, and then make our sandwich according to your machine's instructions and crank it through. This is a great project that you can use with the like 6x6 packs of paper or coordinating line of paper. There's no thinking to it, you just grab it and go. So here's our frame that we just cut out, and what we're going to do is put a tiny bit of adhesive on it to hold it in place on our Mosaic Moments grid paper. And you can just, I'm doing this really quick for the video, but you can use like a thin glue pen or something to get in all those details. And then we're going to line it up just like we would any other thing on the grid paper. I usually pick one side, line it up, and then move it to pick the other side. So there's our outline and our border, and now we're just going to fill in the pieces. So one thing that you can do if you're using double-sided pattern paper is there's a different pattern on the back side. So this is the one that I cut out for the frame, and I'm just going to flip it over, and I'm going to use the back side and tuck those in like this. Then for the middle section, I want to highlight a certain animal in the middle. So what I'm going to do is put the die on here and just line it up visually with exactly where I want the animal to be. The die is running this way, so we're going to line it up like this, and I want to cut out around that deer. So I'm going to set my die right there. I'm using the magnetic platform to hold it in place, but if you have washi tape, that would work just fine, or any painter's tape, anything that's not too sticky that'll just hold it for just a minute for you. So we're going to crank that through, and now we've got that centerpiece, and we're going to put a little adhesive on that and tuck that right in the center like that. So now we're going to take that same die, we're going to run it through again with different papers, and just to speed things up for a video, I went ahead and did that already. So there's another matte coordinating paper. These are all from the same collection. I bought a little 6x6 pad, and that's what I made all of these and my layout out of. So you can just tuck those all in there, and then I ran it through again using this paper, which then fit in here. And you're just basically putting them right back where they were, using different pieces of paper, and it gives you a totally different look. So there's a really speedy version of our finished quilted border. And then here once again is the entire layout, so you can see that quilted border at top and bottom of the entire page.